can go over here. When it is time to kill some shark people before they decide to eat us, because that is kind of the fate that is awaiting us, potentially. I see we're still hasted. Nice. Let's talk to the people.
For you, Sokola. Open your mighty jaws and take this, your former servant, as sustenance for you.
Your mighty shark father, we strike without fear, without remorse. Take this gift as a measure of our power. No!
You continue to be an oddity here.
Good to come see you before you left. The king has made it clear I should instruct you as to how you may enter the prince's base. The base lies at the far end of the city. Beyond the chamber were two great doors. Long ago Sekola appeared there and slew 1,000 infidels. He decreed no heretic should again enter the city and sealed the doors. He placed his tooth upon the doors so that we could open them. And later the row came. With powerful magics they stormed the city. By a mage of great strength. He took Sekola's tooth from our ex-guardians with the intent of blocking pursuit. Mage built an edifice in the southwest section of the city. He was killed, but his complex remains. Sekola's tooth is guarded somewhere within. We have little need for it. The ocean is the means of our travel, but you need it. Check out the draw's construct, foil his guardians, and obtain the key. Aha. Well, if there's no other choice, I suppose that have to do. Okay, this brings me to the next point. You must do something for me. Why is everybody always asking me to do things for them? Such a pain. King is mad. Surely your audience with him showed you this. It's the result of poor breeding. Like his father, he has executed or exiled far too many of our kind. Our numbers are too few, our blood too thin. We must regain what we have lost. Prince Willy, and he acts as leader outside the city, is our only hope. But I've been telling all the strong sharkies outside the city. Actually, everyone left inside will be weak. I don't see what we have to do with it, though. Prince on the throne, we would be strong again. The fact deal is seats in the draw. I've been in contact with the rebels. Now's the time to strike. What do you say, Herr? Surely you hold no love for our mad king. Let us survive, lest we be swept away by the denizens of the Underdark. I still don't see how I'm going to profit from this. Well, the king offered me a river to kill this rebel. What are you offering me? I can offer you nothing myself. You can only take so little in the way of gold or magic. You might see as a suitable reward. Still, I ask that you speak to the prince. Perhaps he has some reward in mind. I beg of you, however, do not let our mad king destroy my people. What do you need me to do exactly? Only ask that you talk with Prince Willy, that is all. There's no idea to offer, and decide then what you shall do. I'll give you an orb if the rebels were recognized, and I'll bring you to Willy. That is, of course, if you agree to talk instead of kill. Very well, I'd at least talk to him. But here's all. Keep it in your possessions when you leave the city of Caverns. You will be approached by an exile to be brought to the prince. Pray that you and the prince can come to an agreement for the sake of all of my people. Go then, and my circular guard you from harm. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. We'll find out, one way or another. Okay. Time to go exploring the city. Hello, priestess. Anything you have to say that would be of interest to me? Ah. I like what I'm seeing in the inventory. I like what I'm seeing very much so. Anything else interesting? Builds. Not really. But at least for more healing. That is going to serve me well, I would say. Now then, we now have two very opposing viewpoints on what to do with the Sharkies. One would very much like to go for a bit of a... Actually... Okay. I could go into the arena again if I wanted to. I would ask the question why I would want to go into the arena again. When passing this point surface, however, you should be warned that it isn't truly part of the city of caverns. It utilises the old place home to the blackened elves, with traps enough to send any to the belly of the Jarkwater. Enter at your own risk. Is that so? Well, I mean, I did kind of say that we should do it. And so I guess our choices are somewhat limited.
Ugh, my legs are just aching. I've never walked so much in my life. Can we rest now?
It's a great start. That's just a short spider. Nothing I'm too worried about. No, I do believe Faconia is probably going to be somewhat unhappy.
Rest would be welcome lest we endanger ourselves.
Save the game in case we're walking into any more unnecessarily brutal traps. Hello, little bone golem. Resistance shall be short and painful. See? Told you so. But at least I worth quite a bit of XP. Which is always nice, isn't it? Ouch. That hurt as well. And it looks like a dead end. It looks like a dead end. Oh, someone has come to play at last. Yes, yes. One will play with us now. But let's do the old Fish King. Yeah, the old Fish King. No change of humor. Well, he's a shark. Fun, but now, you big people, you'll want the treasure, right? Big always wants the raw treasure, yes. You have the raw treasure, oh, yes, but you have to play our game first. You have to play our game. Say you big people, I want the treasure. You want to play our game? Why would I want to play this game? Well, you could go and look in all the chests if you wanted to. You could. Most of them are empty now anyway. Most of them. I'll expect for one. One of them is looked up tight and has all of the Rose treasure here. All of it. And something else too. There's a nasty, nasty, nasty inside. And it will come out and steal your soul. You'll be forever dead, dead. We can unlock the chest and protect you from the nasty, nasty, nasty. But only if you play your game. So please, yes. Oh, very well. I'll play your game. Okay, so here we go. There's 5 chests here with nothing in them. Out of each of the empty chests, a famous big people will appear. Like famous big people will give you a gift that belongs to another famous big people, and I will hint to you what gifts belongs to them. Think you knows which famous big people a gift belongs to? You put it in the empty chest behind them. Yes, very simple. Phase 5, you comes and ask us. If you're wrong, we laugh at you. If you're right, we open the 6 chests and you can laugh at the nasty, nasty, nasty. Lots of fun. Well then, let's talk with Elminster. I'm Elminster, you know me, friend, as the oldest wizard to have walked the land. In my heart, I am but an old man, and acquire an item to while away time's sand. You just curved short, I'm too old to fight, give it to another warrior, one whose skin is black as night. Sure, give it to Dritz, that's what you're saying.
Yes, you have my attention.
I'm Dritz, the row left my hated home below to become a hero true. Prepare something with which I have vanquished many, one of 2. Give you a helmet here, symbol, so I'm told. Rulership on the surface, land in the city far north and cold.
Hey,
I'm a paladin of Tyr's faith and the open lord of my northern land. If you will, place a symbol of my rule within my hand. Give it each death of darkest hue, which has faced many an evil foe. It is not mine, but I tell you now, it belongs to one I know. Is Elminster? No. Is Runes on here? Yeah, Kelvin. There he is. I'm Kelvin, a wizard of great power, one of the rulers of the finest city of the north. I need the item that supplies my founder's name, an extra leg as I walk forth. If it is pendant of silver, it belongs to another. Place it around the neck of one whose sister, but not mother. Okay, Kelvin, I give you your staff. I'm Merstrel, a daughter of Mystra, one of 7, Lady of the Moon. Give me my symbol of the sword bequeathed by my mother from her home in heaven. Use this pipe of root and magic. Its power is strong, I will not lie. Just a man instead, one older even than I. Okay, so the pipe is for Elminster, I'm assuming. Which means the helmet is for you. And then I was mazed. Because fuck my life. However, I'm a very smart person, so I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, whatever you
And then the lady gets her necklace. Oh, you got that all right. You did. You outsmarted us. But good. Oh, is the game's over already? Okay, we keep the deal. You goes and opens the last chest now, and we imps will shave you. Gets to laugh at the nasty, nasty, nasty. Goody. Goes and opens it, big people. Ah, you have released me. What is this? I cannot reach your life force. Haha, go nasty, nasty. And do nothing nasty. We protect swag people. No, no, I'm too weak. That was fun. You funny big peepers, we go now.
I'm getting sleepy. Wish we could stop for a
Oh, Venom's once per day. Virus immune to normal weapons. Spells may still be cast and weapons may still be used. Virus immune to normal weapons. Good. And it's just the charge ability. And honestly, I'm not a fan of charge abilities. I've said so many times. My opinion on that particular matter has not actually changed. I guess since at least 2 of us don't have any booties, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give them some.
Rest would be welcome, lest we endanger us.
That looks dangerous.
Yep. That's
And I do mean dangerous.
I'll wait if you say so.
Visitors. It has been some time since I've had anyone but the mad little sharkies come to this place. And that one is not full of a riveting conversation. Ah, but I see you hesitate. No doubt you have heard of my kind before. Yes, I have. I even met some. What are beholders? Yes, I think that is the term you use. I'm but a spectator beholder, however, not quite like others. Oh, welcome little strategy. Look at me, doing things for the shark people. That is a place to guard one thing and one thing only. I'll not attack you unless you try to touch what I got. Touch anything else you'd like, provided you weren't driven insane by demons back there. Oh, no. So what is it exactly that you got? Just the one chest behind me. You're welcome to open the others with teams. Do whatever else. I'm not here to do anything about them in the slightest. I think the Sharkies looted the other chests long ago. I might have put some stuff of theirs around here, though. Thinking that would scare thieves. But I promise that mad little Shoki that I would make an effort to scare intruders. So, about as much effort as I'm willing to put into that. It's been a pretty lonely experience so far, you know. You know what's in the chest you're guarding? Not a clue. I wouldn't recommend touching it though. I haven't had any real excitement in a long time, but I have no compulsion towards killing, you know. Are you sure I can't see what's inside the chest? What? Desperate need of something. You have a dying relative that desperately needs what's in the chest? Oh, I get it. You just have to have what's in the chest, right? Because if a beholder's guarding it, it has to be cool. That beholder understands the psyche of a average adventurer pretty well. Keep in mind that the drow who summoned me was mad. But hey, who am I to judge, I suppose? I've been playing tic-tac-toe with a pair of imps for 60 years. I must get rating relatively quickly. So, yeah. Is it in here and answer it? No, you can't look at what's in the chest. The drow specifically summoned me to guard this chest. Did the drow summon you to guard just the chest or what's inside the chest? He screamed my chest, as I recall. A spear was being thrust through his own chest at the time, though, so it could have been, you know, referring to that. I assume he was talking about this chest, though. And this means I can't let you open it or do anything to it, even if I'm not guarding what's inside. That doesn't mean you can't open it, right? I could get what's inside without touching anything. Hey, you're probably right. Actually, I wonder what was inside. Tell you what, I won't turn around and you just go take a look, okay?
Yeah.
He's a very understanding beholder. Is that it? Shoot, you'd have thought the whole future of the row race depended on it or something. The way that Metro was screaming. I suppose I have to resign myself now to guarding a completely empty chest for the next 40 years. Yay! You wouldn't have to do that, would you? Keep guarding an empty chest? What would be the point? You know, you're absolutely right. Not even that roommate would want me to guard an empty chest. It's not even a nice chest. I know whether the Beholder Council, a bloated bladderbags that they are, would hold me responsible for this contract. Free! Free! Yippee! I mean, a species that evolved to be a floating head with some extra stacks and eyes on them, they're probably suffering from some superiority complex, don't they? Do now. Kill the imps. Yeah, those bastards deserve to die. But first I'm gonna go eat something. You have no idea how hungry I am. I mean, I getcha. Probably have spent a fucking boring fucking 60 years of waiting around and doing nothing. I getcha, I getcha. Okay, so we try the final part. I do like this map though, it's kinda cute.
Whatever you desire.
I must admit, it's a cute map. Cutie mapu. And as for everything else, we will have to... We have options now. I mean, we could talk to the prince and, you know, try to get on the rebel side. However, that will only happen never if that motherfucker actually promises us something of a greater reward than the king, because I don't care if the Mad King sacrifices basically all of his fucking species. I don't give a flying fart. As long as he keeps his promise and gives me my gold and my magical items, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. However, if the prince has a good counter offer...
What about now? Let's kill!
Oh, hang on. I'm only so loyal towards somebody who openly has made statements towards eating me, and not in a good way. So many people that I can kill. How nice of them. Please allow me to your repayment. You're speaking like a true man. Indeed. It is a mindset I find most appealing. Yeah, use magic missile against their fucking draw. That's a good idea. It's not like they have 50% magic resistance or anything. Da, da, da. You heal yourself. Since was unhealthy of you. And I wanna take some slight damage. Ow, 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 ow. You know, you could stop that from happening by just using a spell. See? Told you could stop it. Oh well, if memory serves, there's actually one particular enemy group around here that I do want to mess with, because they actually dropped something really, really nice.
I'm getting sleepy.
The question is, where do I encounter them?
Rest would be welcome, lest we endanger ourselves.
Shit, I don't fucking remember. I grabbed more of them. That's great.
Righteousness shall prevail!
I am
Nope, not that group. But yeah. So long as the king lets us run freely and do our thing, well, I see no problem with that. I mean, technically speaking, we're kinda in a problematic situation to begin with. I'm being here. with the Underdark close by. And, you know, at the end of the day, we are kind of surface dwellers, and we're not really welcome down here, would be a nice way of saying it.
I'll hurt you if I have to.
Just a few more rebels that wish to die immediately. I mean, fair enough, if you want to die, we can arrange that easily enough. Doesn't cost us anything. Still not what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't actually remember where that particular encounter happens, but I do think it's somewhere down here. In this particular city.
For the order!
I just don't remember where. That's just usually how it is. Now, once we find it, we'll immediately see what I mean. Or, well, maybe not. It depends a bit on if we can identify the item in question.
So much in my life. Can we
Man,
rest
let
now?
me stop. The day was not this long, even when I led soldiers in the order. Oh, yeah.
I'm getting... I am ready. I go. With vengeance. Rest would be welcome, lest we endanger ourselves. With
More
vengeance.
of these idiots summoning things, of course, because, you know, why not? Fuck about, find out. And the sea zombies can do some horrible things to you, which is kind of why I would like to avoid them. A massive gaping maw that rises from the water to form an altar. It appears to have been a temple to the sharky god Shikola. It's been deserted recently, most likely due to the rebel invasion.
You asked for it.
Here, get some. Yeah.
You go over there.
As I have done.
You four can split up as you wish. And then Nemo and poor little Limon died a very horrible death.
I'm getting sleepy.
Do it.
Which is why the gods have always decreed that save often is a
Intend to crack your whip
rather
on my
important
back.
rule.
I say we stop now. Rest would be welcome.
Thanks, we can be
lest
saving
we
even more
endanger
often than
ourselves.
what I do. It would be recommended considering the amount of fucking damage they can do if they, you know, choose to do so.
I could
I
really
think this leads actually to the rebels. You shall not escape this place, mortals. Prepare to join us. But what if I don't want to?
My magic is lost.
Retreat! It's a trap! Well, something like a trap.
You shall suffer my wrath.
Okay, so now we wait until the fucking poison has decided to fuck off. We can start fucking around down there. Actually, I must remember that. Well, good thing we looked at it. We would have looked at it anyway, just a bit later. Yeah, there's not that much left of the map. That ambush there, that is really nasty though, I have to admit. Not a nice ambush at all. Good old-fashioned fruit juice. And now some rebels.
Nation,
Horrible.
Gotcha good.
I think actually apart from that one singular fucking ambush, and the massive amount of damage that suddenly came down our way.
My legs are just aching. I've never walked so much in my life. Can we
Man,
rest
that
now?
we stop.
Please.
The day was not this long, even when I led soldiers in the order.
We probably should actually.
I am ready to act. Of course.
It is done. Yes, it is.
Faster than Tika
Kill the idiots. Destroy their little existence and all they ever stood for. That's rather pleasant. And before we go down there and engage with that again, I'm just gonna quickly... Oh, they're right next to where the fucking priestess is. The rebels really have gotten pretty damn far to the city at this point.
Oh, you wild bastard.
I mean, that is kind of the problem, isn't it? Most cities, you know, if you build a big, nice city, would have defenses facing outwards. But if the enemy is already inside the city, well... Not that many cities are actually prepared to defend against that properly. Well, for rather obvious reasons. I mean, you can maybe throw up some barricades relatively quickly. If you have some small streets that you can block off. Technically speaking.
You shall
But apart from that, you're kind of fucked.
You shall suffer my wrath.
A way downwards. I'm assuming this is then the way forward. Map doesn't tell me. Okay. Fair enough, game. Okay, we killed the last rebels and then we face this ambush here. And this time we're just gonna send one person forward, luring them out, while the others wait a bit behind. You know, doing it all tactical and strategical and shit.
I'm waiting, if you say so.
Of course, we're gonna save the game because we're not stupid. Thanks for giving water that rises from the water from an altar. This appears to have been a temple to the Sargreen god Shekola. Yes, it has. I do the whole person. It's such a nice little spell. Yeah, it is. That is what I was waiting for. You might not know why I was waiting for it, but you'll soon understand, don't worry. It's a magical item of the most magical kind. The most main reason why you want to come here, basically.
Here.
You asked for it.
Rebels like, I require resistance. No, you don't. You'll be dead before you require assistance. And then, ordering my inventory, nice and easily. Actually, is that the right container? That seems to be one of the right containers. And that one just is full of my nonsense. Cloak of Mirroring. Equipped ability, deflects all spell damage. This includes offensive spell like Magic Missile, but not a disabling non-damaging spell such as Hold Person. Meaning that every last single damaging spell, including Beholder nonsense, that gets thrown at you like you know, inflict serious wounds, doesn't hit you any longer. Which is just awesome, and that is putting it fucking mildly. Even better than reflect electrical damage. Actually, that gives you a lot of save though. Kind of gonna pass that down the line. It's your charge ability. That's not something I would consider. Why hidden when there is non-detectable when it means such as it's going to risk back. You know what? I like what we're going here. I'll take it. But yeah, this rather random little drop we just got is pretty fucking amazing, to put it in very mild terms. I mean, you can still get damaged by some things, of course. You can still be made to hold and shit like this. Yes, yes. It's not the end-all thing that will avoid any and all things, but a pretty damn overpowered item. Technically speaking, I do remember, I think this was the first time I played Baldur's Gate 2 without the expansion pack. I think originally the thing actually did what the name would imply, namely reflecting things, as in, you know, it's Cloak of Mirroring. Meaning it would throw stuff back, and that made it quite the item, to put it mildly. Quite enjoyable. Sadly, I think ever since Throne of Power came about, they kind of changed it, because even they realized that, okay, that is maybe just a tiny bit overpowered. Mostly because, I don't know, at this point you probably realize, but the great big main evil guy we have to deal with in this particular game is, of course, a mage. Veronicus, John, the guy in particular. And I've actually seen somebody do this, where I actually played the original Baldur's Gate Shadows of Arden, equipped the fucking Cloak of Mirroring, and then laughed his ass off as fucking John Veronicus in the final confrontation against him. Just, you know, killed himself with his own fucking attacks. It is nice and cheesy, no question about it. But hey, that's what this is attempts to do. Yeah, keeping this cloak around will be rather neato against certain enemies of a more mage persuasion, let's just say. Because a lot of them have a tendency to target you directly with spells. And now, anything like that is just going to, you know, not even impress us. Such a nice... It's such a random place to find this item as well. Quite literally, it's the most random place you can imagine to finding it. Because it's a random encounter that you have to specifically trigger, and the only indicator you have that it's the right one is that there's a priestess there. Of the Sharky peoples. If you see some name like this pop up, you know you're on the right fucking side. You have to observe this creature. This means only that the most sacred Seni could have given it to you. And she has sent us words of your intentions. The wish to be brought to the most honorable Willy has saved us. I'm willing to lead you to him, Shepherd's Beast. Take me to see him, but I shall remain on guard against any treachery, so do not try anything. It's not our intention to commit violence against you, Surface Being, but we certainly put no trust in you, as you have no trust in us. No matter, follow me, I shall take you to the prince. You literally, you know, the room before you was full of people just like you. But do you know what they did? They attacked me, and you'd expect me to be fucking trustful. Go fuck yourself. I'm not that much of an idiot. Ah. Oh, they're speaking. Very slowly, very silently. At least the one that your mother spoke of shall... I'll give up on the names. They are most or not really, and the most sacred Sini was most specific in her description. I think the description has to be all that specific, as if they would be anyone else, ugly as they are. Their flesh is so soft and scaleless. Yes, and yours is so hard and full of scales. It's disgusting, isn't it? The hideous appearance means little, says the shark creature, as does the nonsense about Sikala sending you. Sunny and her mother seem to believe so strongly. What matters is that Matt Ixchel has sent you surface beings to collect my heart. He's so certain of your success that now is the perfect time to strike. We have a heart surface, a half-elf, a heart that you can return with to Ixchel and claim as Willy's. And the guard of the city of caverns will be down and we will be able to strike. Do not attack any guards. Will tip off Ixo to your treachery. Wait for attack, then launch your own assault on the king and his baron. I'll come as soon as I can. Once Ixo and Hilo are killed, I shall take the throne of the city of Caverns. The madman shall be dead. The city of Caverns shall be saved. The return of its exiled blood. Yes, whatever. The throne is what is important here. I have a distinct feeling he's not going to be a good ruler as well. Oh, surface creature. Assuming that you are capable of intelligent thought, do you agree to this plan? Or shall we be forced to engage in simple slaughter? It's come to slaughter. Sharky, reach to speak of your entire people needing your blood. You attempted to resolve this with the king peacefully. You have medics, so how do you think you had one? If, of course, you are capable of coherent thought. Now give me no peaceful resolution. The king is mad, he does not see reason, and that will be his undoing. The king has offered me a reward for your heart. Is your deal better than his? You get to live, you hideous, finless thing. Is that not enough for you? Most honorably, we are trying to gain the cooperation of these creatures. We need their help. Do not agitate them, I beg of you. Allah grants power to those who take it, not to those who rely on the assistance of weaker beings. How can you believe that Sekolah has sent them? But an attack is impossible without them. Very well, I suppose some reward is called for. Nothing to give until the throne is taken. How do I know you'll keep your word then after it is done? Having given you my word, creature, you shall be rewarded as I see fit, no better. Do not seek to be presumptuous. Why does this creature presume to be such fucking presumptuous little cunt to me? That I will just allow him to do so. He's not well aware at this point, but we could just slaughter him. We just need a heart. Honestly, I'm feeling like slaughtering him. That's a hard decision, isn't it? Those are basically bitches to me. The king openly said, like, he doesn't really give a shit, he would just as much like to eat my poor little finless buddy than, anything else. But he did at least somewhat more directly promise me a reward for my engagement, let's just say. Yes, and this cunt, pretty presumptuous little bastard, isn't he? Oh, like, I have not promised you anything. I'm not giving you what. I'll either see you rewarded as I see fit, which could also mean, of course, putting me in the arena for the rest of my eternity. But I'd rather not. It is a difficult decision. For me, at least. I mean, morally speaking, as long as nothing much changes and both parties are somewhat vague in their reward, I guess it we can kinda boil it down to a who came first kinda deal. Like, well, the king asked us first to kill you, so I would like to get that job done and over with. On one end. Oh. I mean, technically speaking, it would probably lead to the death of the Sharky peoples. In the long run. Yeah, or these particular tribe of the Sharky peoples. Because, of course, the Mad King rules. Furthermore, it exiles ever more people, then there will not be much blood, and they will probably be dying to the drow. No, neither seas or anything else that is down in the Underdark, which there are lots of creatures down there that are not too friendly to have around. Very mildly. How do we make this? I know. Let me just quickly. Yeah, what I'm about to say. I wanted to make sure because Twitch just went like, yay, look at the bitrate. I'm like, okay, not good. Yeah, I'm really not sure here, honestly. But once I'm actually not leading. Yeah, that's good to know. And I mean, I am watching the bitrate, and now it's just okay. But maybe it was just that one little thing. I hope. I mean, we had a bit of a storm yesterday as well, because we have quite frequent storms. So I wouldn't be surprised if the internet suddenly did something wrong. Alright, okay. For the moment, I'm leaning towards just killing this cunt, honestly. Mostly because he has been more insulting than the king, actually. And you know what? I'll let public decide. How about you, strategy? What are you leaning for? Want to help the prince or the king? Those are assholes. Not gonna win anything. Actually anything. But I'm leaning towards helping the king and just getting over it. Kill them both. That is an option actually, I think. That's the hardest path actually to take. It also would mean that we are kinda breaking our word, I guess. It's a good option though. Now we have 3 options actually. Kill one for the other, kill the other for the one, or kill both of them and just be done with it. And make sure the Sharky people will never rise again. But at this point we should also probably kill the priestess and everybody else involved. Would I actually get a reputation decline for killing the Sharkies that are not directly attacking me? I wonder. I don't think I would. There's indeed only one way to find out. And that is why God gave us the ability to quick save and quick load. Yeah, but do I really want to commit a mass genocide on the poor little shark peoples? I mean, technically speaking, I did sink my boat. I mean, yes, I kind of did sink my boat. It was my boat. It was technically speaking the Pirate Lord's boat, so I'm just not feeling the motivation, you know, to go on a mass murder spree just yet. It's a bit over the top as a reaction. I mean, sure, they put me in an arena and let me fight something, but then again, I'm doing that in my free time anyway, so it's not really something new. But genocide, I mean, it is a time-honored tradition of the German people to engage in that said activity from time to time, so maybe not a bad idea. It's tempting. It's tempting. Oh, don't get me wrong, if I start doing this, I'm going to do this the proper way. I'm going to go through the whole city, look for every last single fucking Sharky I can find, and murder them where they stand, if they be hostile or not. Because, you know, if we're doing it right, you know, of German precision. Put it mildly. Ah. Well, yeah, you know, you can have the nicest and the smoothest working bureaucracy of them all, but that doesn't really help much if your bureaucracy gets fucked up by, you know, a constant bombardment, for example. That has a tendency to destroy any order you might have ever had, sadly enough. But yeah, let's put this down to 4 final choices, basically, that we have. Yeah. Option 1, help king. Option 2, help prince. Option 3, kill both. Option 4, genocide every last little sharky person we can find. I think that is a very fair thing to make. Actually, yeah, I know. Actually, those are the 4 choices we have looking in our face at the moment. I think for my choice, I'm just gonna roll a dice and see what that says. I haven't really done this in a while. Make a decision based on a fucking dice roll. And then, oh yeah, you know, if you want to test that, you can do so. Dice roll L. Now I need a 1d4. I want a nice dice roller. I want a nice one. Size of the dice 4. Number of dice 1. Sounds reasonable enough, doesn't it? Which reminds me, I also added a few new sound effects for different things, for stuff like following and subscribing and whatever the fuck. which is the part of the reason why my food got cold while I was looking at what strategy it gave me to play tomorrow and other things. So now you get new sound effects when you're doing shit. Hopefully. It should work. At least for the... yeah, at least for anything that Streamlabs can technically speaking register. So following, subscribing, bits should be working technically speaking, and donations through Streamlabs should be working. Hopefully, that is. It's always something like a bit of a dice roll in and of itself. Now then, roll the dice, roll the dice. What shall it be for the moment? We're back. Well, some is one. Guess we're gonna help the king then, as far as I'm concerned. Fair enough, the dice say so. The dice has spoken, and it has decided that we shall engage in regicide, but the smaller variety of regicide, by just killing the prince for the king, as, well, the dice gods are merciful these days to the Sharky peoples, and have decided to spare their existence. However, I once again will put out the choice that yes, you can overrule my decision if you want to. You can even make me shut up about it. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. Hope so that capitalism is king. But apart from that, I guess we're going to engage in some at least minor killing. Anyway, when we let the rest play out as it should. How much to just kill the royal family and leave the sea devils leaderless? You know what? I'll do that for €5. I'll just fiver basically, and I'm gonna ignore my desire to help my sudden desire to help the king alone and just do it. Then I shall kill both leaders. You can even decide the order I do it in. You want me to go with his plan and give the fake heart to the king? Kill the leadership of the king first and then kill him when he gets sassy about it? Or if you want me to kill him first and then the king later? I leave that choice up to you. If you wish to contest my most dice god reliant decision making in this case. I think that is a fair compromise. It's also a good moment to hold, because it allows me to prepare the next pipe, because I forgot to. Normally before I start a stream, I have the secondary pipe, because usually, as you know, I just smoke my pipe. So one is already in use, and the other one is prepared and waiting. So I can actually play for quite a bit before I have to fix up the next one. However, they didn't do that because the time when I actually wanted to start was busy talking with people. I like talking with people. Kind of fun. I was also, you know, doing some other things. Hoping that they will work, that is. Which, as I said, is always a bit of a bit of a luck thing, basically. Because, well, it's not really that often that actually happens. There it is. Come here, little thing. Not entirely right. Better. The high art. Also, bit of random nonsense when it comes to pipe. You know how you can, you know, turn them.
Gold, Your Majesty.
Ha! It works. Couples of them. The moment you see them in the story from your point now. Okay. I'll put it. I do love this sound like though. Did you hear the tragedy? It's amazing. One of the nice ones from a very old game, but it's just golden. Just golden, is that? More gold, Your Majesty. I do love it. Gives it a bit of a more personal than just the usual pling that you get, if you ask me. Because you know, a little pling was nice and all, just going like pling. It's a perfect moment to have that soundbite happen. Indeed, you can have so much fun with this shit. If you time this right, you can get some horrible cool nonsense up. And the same is actually true. I have one for subscriptions. I have one for follows. You know, depending on who's around and how much fun they want to have with this, you can have some absolute fucking fun with this. Also for bits. And I think for every bit. So technically speaking, if you spam like 1 bit, you can make an technically speaking, a fucking massively, completely echoing nonsense. Which is what happened when I tried spamming that shit in my test on the side. I don't know how the program itself would actually handle that, or if the, you know, the program is smart and goes like soundbite, pause, soundbite, pause, soundbite, pause. But there's some fun ones there. Took me a bit of time to get it done. And you now get a bit more of a harmless little animation, to be fair, compared to the usual almost naked little one. Mostly because I was assuming that sooner or later, considering that Twitch has repeatedly rejected most of my attempts to make anything even remotely risque, I would probably find myself in trouble. So you know, you now get a bit of a harmless one. It's still fitting with the scene, but you know, it's a thing. Now then, to give, so you should look at this word for word. You know, kill both the moment you see them. Okay, so we have saw him at first, so we will have to kill him now. It's just how it is. So not good enough. Time to die. No, do not do this. Stop, attack you. It's too late, Shirley. You and your mother of fools to have placed your trust in these scaleless creatures. Run if you must, but they die now. Okay, who is going to start fighting me first? Okay. Where are you? Where are you? You go back here. You will be my tank. You come back. Da, 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 da. You brought this on yourself, people. You could have lived.
What do you want? Good to go?
Let's see here. Rebel's heart. Looks disgusting. As I would suspect from a shark creature. Actually, Bone, you are weak as fuck. That too is not surprising.
I love the smell of daisies in the morning.
Okay. The choice was made. Murder it will be. Murder most fall. So look at this thing, guys. It's not a fucking heart. That is not part of normal heart. Well then, now that we have committed one bit of regicide, it's time to leave the rest of the Sharkwin or whatever the fuck. Sharky people, you know. Leaderless, helpless, and dead.
I'll hurt you if I have to.
Actually worth quite a bit of XP, now that I think about it. Okay, back to the king to tell him the good news. He's not going to be expecting what's coming for him. Yeah, let's see. We should be able. Yeah, I mean, we're still hasted, so we can power walk through here basically easily enough. Sometimes old games really do have great little sound nuts. Actually, it was kind of difficult to get those out, but I did remember that there was a thing for that. So that you could actually replace the voice lines if you so desired. Ouch. And that sort of fucking over-the-top sound effect is the reason why I usually make the game quieter. For you, so you don't have to actually happy. You should happy with it. Yeah. I'm not really happy about doing it because I know I kind of wanted to do what the dice told me. The dice went like go help the king. So I'm gonna bitch about it just a tiny little bit. Like, right now. Right now I'm just enjoying. Oh well, the reason for my happiness most likely is the fact that my new little sound bites just worked. That makes me just kind of happy, honestly. Now then, king. Nice of you to just stand there.
You are wondrously strange.
Yes, have it here. The leader of the rebels is dead. Yes, Monsieur Malixon, a wonderful half-elf. That's what I just said. Why are you repeating me? Ah, never mind. The point is, when everything I've given you as a reward. And since I have received signs from Secular that you were returning, let 3 of the guards sacrificed promptly for good measure. Yeah, now I suppose I want to know how to get to the surface. And if you haven't found it already, I'll show you the way. Follow me. Now then, kill, murder, maim.
Well then, here you go, my fortunate favored.
The entrance to the Underdark. It was a fair ways down, but it reaches the surface once again. Could take you straight up, of course, but that would only bring you to the middle of the ocean, with none of your surfacer ships that you should depend on. So this is the only way back to your home. You seem to be good with Secular, so you should do well against the own citizens and such. Before you go, I offer you a few surfacer trinkets from my treasury as payment for your assistance. Here you go. Bye bye. But I don't really, you know, gotta let you walk away now, will I?
No mercy for those who oppose us!
You got the proper Prince Villain, didn't you? Ah, Shenny, my mother was a fool. And one was prophesied to save us, and each have destroyed us. The Prince and exiles were our last chance of keeping the bloodline strong. You've seen this slow rotting death. Also, I couldn't kill the king, so I need to reload it anyway. For a week, remember, under the rule of a mad king. I hope you're pleased with your treasure, and I pray that he then elicits feast upon your brain slowly. My Secular finds you in a dark part of the ocean. Yeah, I don't think he will. New then.
Now, please
Yes,
come
I
on.
can't talk of him off the issue. No, and I refuse to do your bidding any longer, Fishman. Yeah, most wishes of human did love. I like the sight of you, but it's tiresome too. We hunt the rebel, I shall become annoyed. I'll take my chances. I'd rather see you dead than continue to do your dirty work. Oh, alright then. Looking forward to making a meal of the rebel. Suppose you'll do in a pinch. It's like you think you can beat me, eh? Old person. Da, 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 da. Ah. It's always so satisfying to get the job done, isn't it? More magical rope. A rod. First into collection of stories about great wars of the Sharkies. They planned offensive against the land dwellers all along the short coast, as well as tales of past offensive. The Sharkies appear to be a particularly warlike race, constantly planning full-fledged invasions of the shores, but rarely following through due to incessant infighting. As that you have seen in this particular settlement would seem to bear that out. Interesting insight into Shahagrin culture. Well, we learned something about these people. Mostly that they're fucking idiots. And we got a nice souvenir out of it as well. A heart. And magical rope. Which one? This one. Okay. We killed the leadership. The shark people will probably die one way or another. But mildly. Can I just walk away now? Or will somebody stop me? Let's avoid that then. Go the other way. And try to avoid killing any unnecessary sharkies. After all, we have done our due diligence. We've killed their leaders. Now they will suffer the rest of the consequences on their own. It lonesome. Yes, yes. Drop, 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 drop. And now our journey leads us on into the Underdark, the place where nobody really wants to be. ever, for some mystical reason. Well, mostly that, you know, bad things.